Welcome to this video tutorial part 2. Today we are going to solve a problem related to bleak numbers. So the level of this problem is medium and the points that is been given here is 4. So the platform that I am using is Geeks for Geeks. So before solving the problem, let us read the problem statement. So here there is given an integer. We have to check whether it's bleak or not. So before solving any coding problems, you have to know you have to know the problem statement first. Before that, you should know what is this bleak. So it's been given out here. So let us read this. A number n is called bleak if it cannot be represented as sum of a positive number x and set bit counts in x. That means a number is being called bleak. See, the example has been given here. So for the input 4, we have to get the output 1. So what this basically is, it's a bleak number. So bleak number in the sense, it cannot be represented in the form of x plus count set bits of x. It shouldn't be equal to number. If it's not equal to that number, then it's a bleak number, or else it's not the bleak number. So let me tell you what is count set bits of x. Actually, count set bits of x in the sense, think that a number has been given as 4. 3. Let us take a smaller number. So you have to convert that 3 into a binary number. So the binary format of 3 would be 0011. So as you can see that there are 2 ones present, 2 set bits. So that you have to take here in the place of x. So count set bits of 2. So count set bits of 2 in the sense it is nothing but 1. So in the place of x also you have to place 2 and count set bits of 2. So 2 plus count set bits of 2. Now for that you have to check for 2. So 2 when it's converted in the binary format, it would be 0010. That is nothing but there is only 1 present, means 1 set bit is present. So the set bit present here would be 1. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And it's not a bleak number. Actually, bleak number is not equal to n, right? Means x, that x, sum of positive number x and count set bits of x, it's not equal to n. That is bleak number. But as you can see that this is equal to that number. That means it's not a bleak number. So this is the problem statement right here. We have to solve, right? So let us hop into the code editor and let's solve this. So before solving any sort of problem, let me just solve it. Before solving whether it's bleak or not, let me convert a number, in the sense a positive number x into, means first we'll find the count set bits, then we'll move on to bleak. We'll check whether it's bleak or not. So first I'll write int is bleak. Now let me give this a number. Okay, so let us start. Oh, this is not bleak. Actually, bleak is already been given. So let us take it as count set bits. First we'll find this count set bits and then we'll find whether it's bleak or not. So before finding this count set bit, let us initialize the count equal to 0. Right? First we'll initialize the count equal to 0. Now I'll check whether my number is greater than 0. So I have used a while loop over there. After this, what I'll do is I'll check, means I want 1, right? 1 means a number should be converted in binary and we should check number of ones. So n modulus 2, that is number modulus 2, means the remainder that we get should be equal to 1. If it's equal to 1, I'll increment the count. Okay, so after this I'll divide the number. So n bar equal to 2, or n equal to n bar 2, even that's okay. So I'll like this the procedure will convert, like the number will be converted into means binary format. It will check the number of ones. If it's there, it will increment the count. Then the same it will divide that number. Next, once again it comes to if. Next, such things goes on. After this, outside the while loop, I'll write return count. So this is basically this count set bit function has been done. Now let's move on to isBleak function. So before solving isBleak function, let me take one more variable like j. So let me take it as 1 initially. Now I'll check whether my j is less than n. I've used j just as a reference sort of thing. So j has been incremented like it's equal to 1, and I'll check whether my j is less than that number. Now here comes the main part. So we have to check whether it's bleak or not, right? So what I'll do is I'll take this itself, like x plus count set bits of x. Instead of x, I'll use j. I'll check whether it's equal to means this thing x plus count set bits of x is equal to I'll check that. So count set bits of x. So for this we have already written the function out here of j. I'll check whether it's equal to that number. So if it's equal to that number, what I'll return is 0. Now let me increment j so that it will move and it will check. So if it's equal to that number, means that is not a bleak number. If it's not a bleak number, then means that number won't be bleak, or else it's a bleak number. So I think this is the code that I've written here. I think this might work. Let us just check right now. I've worked on C++, so now let me just check for 4. I'll check. So as per the example, we should get the output 1, as you can see here. So let us check for this input. So output we should get as 1. As you can see here, our output is 1. That means it's a bleak number. 4 is a bleak number. Now let us check for 3, as you can see. Now 3. Now the output you should get is 0. That means it's not a bleak number, right? So let us just check whether it's bleak or not. Actually 3 is not a bleak number, cause that sum of its positive number and count set bits of that number is means that positive number is equal to that given number. So as you can see that our output is 0. So this is our code basically. This is how it works, and it checks whether it's bleak or not, whether number is bleak or not. So I hope you guys like this video. So as you can see, you have understood about bleak and you have solved problems related to bleak also. Now you might get idea like how to solve other problems related to bleak. So I hope you really like this video. Please do subscribe my channel. I hope I'll meet you again in part 3 of this video tutorial. Till then, bye, see you. And thank you all.